We asked inmates to fill out this survey in their own words. It's 18 questions long, all about home break-ins and burglaries. We wanted to know how they chose their targets, whether or not security systems deterred them, and if a pet inside of the home would scare them off. What we learned was shocking. A burglar can get in and out of your home in seconds. Crafty, tech-savvy, and downright bold. We're learning firsthand from convicted inmates how they get past your alarm systems, security doors, and watchdogs. The WMC Action News 5 investigators sent this detailed crime prevention questionnaire to 100 Tennessee inmates convicted of residential burglary. Questions included, what time of day did you prefer to break in? Did home protection or security signs posted outside the home deter you? Did pets in the home, like a dog, make you think twice? Did you ever do surveillance on your target? Responses poured in over the course of 5 weeks. The answers were anonymous. The majority of inmates told us they typically entered a home or apartment by smashing windows or through an unlocked or open window or door. One response read, quote, I never did apartments, too many neighbors. I preferred homes on dead-end streets or cul-de-sacs. Once inside, thieves searched drawers and closets for jewelry, cash, and guns. One inmate told us he searched normal places that people keep things. He said, I don't tear up the house looking. Only half of the inmates said home protection or security signs posted outside deterred them from breaking in. Others said alarms only make time spent inside less. Sometimes you break in anyways to do a smash and grab. One inmate told us he would just take the security system too. Memphis Police Colonel Marcus Worthy admits calculated and time-conscious burglars are hard to catch in the act.
He may have already been in there. By the time we get the call, he's already gone.
Two of the most alarming responses came from inmates who told us, quote, I would buy a tool off the computer to shut down the alarm system. And that, quote, the ones that put the alarm system in are selling the software to people like me. All the more reason to consider alarm systems you install yourself with integrated security cameras and cellular backup signals.
If you have an alarm system, have a cellular backup on it so that if they cut your phone line, your signal still gets out.
We asked inmates several questions about how much surveillance they did on the homes they broke into. The responses will likely have you making major changes to your routine. Up next, the frightening truth about who's watching your home and how they do it. What these surveys reveal about the signals you and your pets are unknowingly sending to potential burglars. And this eye-opening moment caught on camera.
I just lifted it up.
Our investigation is just getting started.
Of Mid-South inmates convicted of residential burglary is yielding eye-opening responses in a WMC Action News 5 investigation.
Sasha Jones is live with security warnings directly from the thieves themselves. Sasha.
That's right. The answers to this survey gave us insight like we've never seen before. Convicted burglars telling us how they broke in and how Mid-Southerners made it easy. The WMC Action News 5 investigators sent questionnaires to 100 Mid-South inmates serving time for breaking into homes. Our questions covered all aspects of residential burglary, particularly surveillance. Almost every inmate who answered our survey said they did surveillance on homes before breaking in. Some said they watched for weeks, during various times of the day and on weekends. One inmate said he would wait and watch until the homeowner would leave or the car was gone. One response revealed the inmate took note of, quote, how many people live in the home, how many of them drive a car, what time they leave for work or the kids go to school. I also do surveillance on the next door neighbor's house as well. Inmates told us they always knocked on the front door before breaking in to see if anyone was home. If someone answered, they give a quick response like, quote, I'm looking for this address. Can you help me find such and such? One inmate said, I would make up a name of someone and ask for them. They'd say that person didn't live there. I'd act surprised. Another said, I would ask if they needed any yard work done. Yard work was a recurring theme. Inmates warned that overgrown yards were sometimes signals that homes did not have security systems or residents were on vacation. Overgrown bushes also offered cover for thieves, something Colonel Worthy demonstrated.
We could be right here. We could actually get in here.
Not only did this home have a large bush blocking visibility to the front of the home, but within seconds, the officer was able to gain access to the home through an unlocked window.
I just lifted it up, and I could easily have access to this house.
Still, security bars on windows may stop a burglar. Several inmates told us that. One inmate said, even though he can get through steel security bars, steel bars around everything helps because they take extra time to bypass. As for guard dogs, several inmates said they'd think twice before breaking in if they knew a dog was inside. Others, however, told us most dogs hide when they hear glass breaking. Most dogs would just want food, and that dogs are trained to protect loved ones, not televisions, jewelry, Xboxes, because they don't have a relationship to these things. The best home protection, according to burglars we surveyed, nosy neighbors and neighborhood watch programs. A TV or radio turned on, it makes them think twice. Outdoor lights that stay on 24/7. Several inmates said they know how to move around motion-sensitive lights and keeping high-priced possessions out of sight, including the boxes and shopping bags you toss in the trash. Our police source summed it up this way.
Think like a burglar and think, how would you break in your own house?
And we asked burglars what time of day they preferred to break in, and they said hands down during the daytime, the morning and mid-afternoon. We also asked about security systems that come with cameras. Many of them said that does not deter them because they will just cover up their face. But they said if that camera is pointed towards their car, that would make them think twice. Now, my colleague, Chief Investigative Reporter Andy Wise, has his own suggestions on security systems. You can find that on our website, WMCActionNews5.com. For the WMC Action News 5 investigators, I'm Sasha Jones.